Hello, I'm just going to show you some of the things we'll be taking to Worley's guitar show in Stourport on Saturday and Sunday of this week. I'm going to be very quick with these because there's a lot to get through and I don't want you to have a half-hour video that you have to sit through. So where do we start then? Start with this. This is a simple overtone flute. As you see, it has no finger holes. A hole at the end, fipple there. And these make a wild and ululating sound, which is a little bit like this. All controlled by how hard you blow. Very simple. I believe they're £3. What's next? Right, thumb pianos. We have them in two sizes. These are £8. These very large ones, based on a gourd, are £12. These have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 tines as opposed to 7. Obviously they're tunable, they're fairly robust, so you can tune them to whichever scale you like. I've put this one into a very approximate tuning, and they sound a little like thumb pianos, kalimba, mbira, whichever you prefer to call them. There you go. Next up, now these are fun. £3.50. They're listed on our supplier's website as a boingy stick. What's a boingy stick? Well, this is a boingy stick. It's pretty self-explanatory. Boingy stick. Next up, I can't really demonstrate this because I haven't got a lot of water. This is a water ocarina. You can see it looks like a little bird. The idea is that you put a little bit of water in through the spout there, and when you blow it, instead of having the clean, even sound, it gives a warbling sound because it's blowing on the water. Okay? So we have a few of these, and they're £5 each, and they really do give a very nice trilling sound when they've got some water in them. Okay, next up. Afushe, or kabasa. This is the natural form, African form, built around a gourd which has got a texture carved onto it. I'm quite impressed with this actually. In fact, so impressed I bought it for myself. But this one will go to the show. I can always buy another one. You could pay an awful lot more to get a metal one, and it wouldn't be any better. Okay. I forget the exact price, but I think it's certainly no more than a tenner. Okay. And if you want the prices for any of the items we show here, if we don't know the exact price, just ask us on our Facebook page, Raven's Gift Shop, and I'll be happy to let you know. Right then, we have a few Tibetan bowls. Here's a small one. This comes in a boxed set with its own little cushion. The box I have back here is quite attractive. Oh, well, it's a box. Very simple if you've never used one before. Tibetan bowls or singing bowls. Hopefully it'll play ball for me today. The idea is you mustn't touch the side. You touch the side, you kill the note. And it gets louder the longer you go, or you can use it like a gong. Used in meditation, very pure sound. We have that, and the box set is, I believe, £25 for that. Or we have one, just the one, traditional hand-beaten bowl, which I have here. This is a very much larger bowl. It has irregularities because it is hand-beaten, which give it a, to my mind, a warmer character, but it also has two notes. There's a note you can get by rubbing the side here, and another note which you get by rubbing the rim. I'll show you this one. And I hope you can hear the bass note that's coming through there. Now this gives a lot of vibration. I can feel it vibrating right up my arm. Let's try and hear the note. There it is, slowly building. That's the high note. Good sustain on that. Still going. Or is it gone? Tibetan bowls. This one is £110. Right. I have a couple more ocarinas. Let's see if we can get that. There you go. This one, there's a gecko on the side there. Two holes underneath, 4 holes on the top. I'm not much good at these things, but we'll see what we can do. It's an ocarina. Little pendant ocarina. It's a pendant ocarina. That's what you get for it. And that one's £3.50. The other one is £6. And for those people who really like to be annoyed by childish toys, or if you're a budding trombone player, we have these at £2 each. These are Swanee whistles. Soup dragon. Okay. Now then, let's move up to a different category of instrument, something altogether larger. Now I'm no didgeridoo player. Okay, I can get a note, but that's about it. So hopefully you can see this is quite a large thing. And this one we have on sale at £22. So I'll try and get a note from it. Near enough. I'm betting that a skilled didgeridoo player could get a really nice sound out of this. It's quite rich. Good, heavy wooden instrument. We also have, from World Rhythm Percussion, a different variety. This is a plastic instrument, nicely painted. You can see the end there. These are an awful lot easier to play, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the quality of the sound we get from these. Not bad. Not exactly sure on the price. They're roughly the same as that wooden one. And we only have 2 of the plastic ones and the 1 wooden one. So if you want a didgeridoo, you've got to be quick about it. We also have a couple of these. The proper job. Dried cactus. To make these, the cactus is dried, the spines are banged in, and I think it's the seeds of the cactus that then fall down through the hollow internal space to make this sound. This sound is also available free of charge right outside the shop right now, but it's a little bit wetter than this. You can keep this going for quite a while, and even when it dies down you just turn it over. Or you can go for a heavy shower. Right then, let's have a look at some drums. I'll start with the one which I should have got down before I started shooting the video. This one is overly tight at the moment. That's a good thing, because quite often you'll be using an instrument like this outdoors in a British climate. It's going to be damp, this is a natural hide. The note is going to drop very substantially. So it's a shamanic instrument in the style of the Native Americans of the northern plains. They tend to use these hexagonal drums, so I'm told, as opposed to the more sort of Baron shaped round frame drum. But with heavy skin, I would guess that's goat, I think. But nice robust instrument, £47. I should add that we have just the one of those at the moment, although they are something that our supplier regularly has in stock in various sizes. I do believe they get them bigger than that. Now I'm going to take off my ring so I can start showing you some other drums. We'll start with this one. This is it's about an 11-inch head djembe from Siesta Crafts. Basic but solid, and this might actually brutalise the microphone on the camera, so I'll just show you. It does everything you want a djembe to do. It's very well put together, it's very solid, it's not going to break on you, I don't think. That's, what did I say it was? £55. Right, okay. Next up, from World Rhythm Percussion, plastic body, lightweight, but I'm impressed, I must say I'm impressed. I've personally got a plastic body djembe because they're lightweight and you can take them to sessions where you're not sure who else might pick them up when you're not around, and they're very robust and they're good enough as far as I'm concerned. Okay, have to check the price on these, can't quite remember. Very light, very strong, good rope, plenty of spare rope as well if you need to tension up. They have responded a little bit to today's very damp climate, but I would say, you know, if you're learning or if you want a drum that you can take to any session, they're a pretty good bet. Now then, we have two of the World Rhythm Percussion Pro Series Ghana djembes, and they're quite beautiful. This is the 12-inch, we also have a 10-inch. You can see that the body is well, it's lush, it's wonderful. I believe that's a 3-hoop system at the top, so very strong, very secure. Good and lively. Lots of boom for your buck. This is a proper job. This is a very high quality djembe, I would say. Sorry, I'm not a djembe player as such. I'm more conga, so I'm more. A lot of bass, good clean top note, very good quality instrument. I do have to check the price on this one. So if you're interested, post a question to us and I'll tell you how much it costs. Right, we only have one more. And I've put everything on this. I've used this one as a table, haven't I? This is a rather unique drum. It's one that I made myself, which we have on sale at £200. And I designed this as a drum which could be used either as a backbeat, like a Brazilian surdo. See if I can get it out from its little niche in the shop here. It's made from locally sourced timber. I should say locally and ethically sourced timber. What I wanted to do was design a drum which was multi-purpose. Now, one thing it's not is it's not very portable, but once you're in situ in a session with this, nobody's going to ask you to move. For a couple of reasons. One is it's heavy, two is you're going to give people a nice backbeat, but you've got more options than that. As I say, handmade from larch, recycled leather. 3 feet gives it a good stability and it lets the bass sound out the bottom when it's just sitting on the floor. I put a slight angle on the top so it's pitched slightly towards you. This stool is perhaps slightly high for the best angle of attack for playing this drum, but you'll get an idea. So I knocked up a stick for it so you can get a basic sort of, as I say, djembe sound. This head is deer, and I stained it using a traditional Native American method with vegetable oils, sort of like a tie-dye, but heavy duty. It's a fixed head, so it is responding to the atmospheric conditions we've got today. So this is about as low as it normally goes. Once it's warm, it'll be playing a different note, but also playable. I've rounded these edges off before I put the head on by hand. Yeah, so there it is. I don't know if there's a name for this sort of drum. It's this sort of drum. Okay, and I think that's it, and I hope you come to the show, because last year it was excellent. This year it looks like it's going to be excellenter, and we'll be there. So hopefully see you at the show.